It is the world famous KROQ. I'm Megan Holiday. We are backstage day 2 at Coachella, and I'm here with my buddies, Jimmy Eat World.
Woo! Woo!
Hi, guys.
Hey.
So we were talking earlier about how this is our quarterly hang because you just recently played Acoustic Christmas in December.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so we were due, and it's great to see you in the desert.
Yeah.
So is this your second time playing
Yeah.
Coachella?
The last time we played Coachella, I think, was 2011, and it might have been the last year. It was only one weekend.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Back in the day. I remember the paper tickets of Coachella. I remember one time my best friend Bree and I, we stormed through the gate. We were crazy, and we crashed the gate, and we got away with it. Yeah. Back in now we got to do these wristbands.
Yeah,
we got to scan in.
Yeah.
This is serious business.
I know.
You guys.
It's biometric data.
You got to give a little blood.
Yeah, hair follicle.
Yeah.
Every time.
It's very serious at Coachella. So do you guys have any memories from the last time that you played?
Just being really, it was one of the first big festivals we played, really.
Oh my gosh.
Especially in the U.S.
Yeah.
So,
It's massive.
It's still its own thing. Like we've been very fortunate to be able to play like a lot of bigger European festivals, and it's the whole scene has kind of grown over the last decade, I guess. But there's still nothing like Coachella.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
It's the OG.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah. And you guys are from Arizona, obviously, so I feel like you guys do better than the average person in the heat. Would you say?
it's still hot, but it's kind of familiar.
Okay.
Yeah.
We know
feel like you're at home.
Hydrated.
Yes. You do the electrolytes. You do the liquid IVs.
Yeah. We know what to expect.
Yeah.
In extreme environments of heat.
Yeah. Because you're going to be on the main stage here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy, you guys?
Besides that?
Yeah, besides being on the main stage and roasting a little bit, is you're opening up for T-Pain. Did you ever think that in your life this would happen?
Dreams do come true.
It's on my
festival somewhere.
It was on my manifest.
With him.
Really?
I don't remember. It wasn't right after, but he was on another stage.
I'm actually really excited to watch T-Pain.
T-Pain's a great singer. I think people think T-Pain, they think like the hardcore like vocal effects, but he's actually like he shreds.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
I watched like the Tiny Desk.
Yeah, I did too.
And he crushed it.
He crushed it.
You know?
Yeah.
It's so funny. We were wondering how Jim feels about T-Pain.
Now
we know.
Yeah.
Now we know.
The KROQ listeners want to know.
I know
what Jimmy World thinks about T-Pain.
I always ask the best questions, you guys.
Always.
Professional. So if you guys could choose a guest, which maybe you've done this before, but there's always the surprise guest at Coachella. Who would be your dream surprise guest?
I don't know, man.
That's a tough one.
I know.
Maybe like somebody that would really throw people for a loop, like Zamfir. The
master of the pan flute.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I talked to Artemis yesterday, and he said Al Gore, which was really environmentally friendly.
Yeah, that's
which
right.
was great.
Would Al Gore like get up? I think you might actually clear the crowd if you have Al Gore try to rap or something.
Yeah.
Can you just picture in your head for a second Al Gore rapping, freestyling?
It would go one way or the other. It would go crazy viral.
I would
or
watch
it
it.
would clear it out. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'd watch it.
Oh come on.
I can see Al Gore doing Rapper's Delight. To no one's delight, really.
Yes, and it would be he would change the lyrics so it would be about global warming.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Very important.
It is, yeah. So I liked that answer, but pan flute is great as well, and I feel like it would work with some Jimmy Eat World songs.
It's Coachella after all.
Yeah, it really is. So you guys are about to embark on a big tour with The Offspring.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, and the word on the street, which maybe you can clarify, is that you're working on new music.
We're always working on new music.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah.
But how serious?
We're quite serious.
Okay. This is like getting crazy.
There's no fussing about when it comes to
gosh.
new music.
Okay.
Yes.
So, in terms of when could we expect some new Jimmy music? When do you think that would be? Next year? Maybe?
maybe the end of this year, maybe next year.
Okay.
Unsure
Okay.
at this moment.
All right. Well, I'm excited to hear new Jimmy as always.
The one thing that we're certain about is being very serious with it, and so
Yes.
it won't be before we feel it is like
Time.
right.
Yes.
It's got to be right.
It
and
won't-
we got
It won't be before we get off stage today.
Oh, okay. Damn it.
That is one thing we can't.
So if you want to hear new us anything, you got to watch our show.
You heard it here first. I got the scoop.
Yes.
Where's the weirdest place that you have ever heard Jimmy Eat World playing?
Oh man.
obviously out having dinner, restaurants around town, stuff like that, and it's always a bit of a shock. But the weirdest place,
Grocery store.
Grocery store.
Uh-huh.
That's kind of weird.
That's weird.
Well, and like
Yeah.
if you're at a restaurant, you're sitting there and nobody realizes that you're there necessarily. Yeah, people don't know.
I was doing a spin class on. It's got a point.
Yeah, I know.
On,
I know where it's going.
With like
I know
the Apple Fitness, I was doing like a all rock spin class, and the instructor was like had like Bleed American came on, and like she was like talking to the other like instructors, like, and they were all agreeing it's a good song. I'm like,
All right.
You're like, well, I wrote it.
I'm
So,
Yeah, right.
no, it was just
I
funny.
agree.
It was-
like, it is a great song.
so that was that. I'd classify that as weird.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. And have you ever had, or what's the weirdest thing, if any, has someone thrown on to the stage, whether it's a festival or a show? No.
There's the usual like a CD. Hey, here's a CD of my band.
Okay. People
stuff
still
like
doing
that.
CDs.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
CDs.
Yeah, glasses, occasional shoe,
Oh.
demo tapes,
Okay.
clothing.
Do women still do like their bras and stuff?
It's less often.
Okay,
than you
okay.
think.
Less often, but yes.
Yeah,
from
but it
time to
happens.
time. Yeah.
Okay. That's sexy. Well,
It's something.
well, Jimmy Eat World, I'm very excited that you're working on new music. Excited for the tour with the Offspring.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. We're
It's-
really excited.
Yeah, it's always so good to see you guys. You know I love you.
You too. It's great to be here.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us on again.
Of course, of course. Jimmy Eat World, it is KROQ. I'm Megan Holiday. Thanks for watching.